In this video, I am going to solve this problem. We are given two straight lines. One is CD given by this equation and the other one is DE which is given by this equation. We need to find the equation of the line DF that is going to be perpendicular to the given line CD. Now let me go ahead and kind of sketch it, okay? Sketch it so that you can get a better understanding of the problem. So this is not exact, this is just a sketch. So this is my line CD and let's say this is my line DE, okay, and we are looking for a line that's going to be DF which is going to be perpendicular to the line CD, which is, let's call this one DF. We are looking for the equation of the blue line, that's what it is. From the given information, the lines CD and DE, by the way, they intersect each other at point D, as you can see it in this sketch. So at this point they intersect. So we need to find the point of intersection for this line CD and DE, which will give me the coordinates of point D. To find the coordinates of point D, I solve the given equations, this one and this one, using the elimination method. So what I have done here, I have taken this equation DE 3x plus x plus 3y minus 8 equal to 0 and multiplied both sides by -2. Then I get this equation and I add this equation with this one 2x minus 7y plus 11 and solve for y, because -2x positive 2x they cancel out, and then I have one equation with one unknown and I solve for y, I get this. Once I got y, I just take the equation x plus 3y minus 8 equal to 0 and then plug in the value of y to get x equal to 23 over 13. So that's what it is. So my D is actually 23 over 13 comma 27 over 13. Now remember, to find the equation of a straight line, we need two things. One thing is the slope, and the other thing, by the way, is a point on the line. In our case, we do have the point, which is what? 23 over 13 comma 27 over 13. So we have the point. However, we don't have the slope. But the problem has given us enough information to find the slope of the desired line. We can find the slope of the given line CD, and we know that the line DF is perpendicular to the line CD. So once we know the slope of CD, we can find the slope of DF by considering the negative reciprocal of the slope of line CD. Now to find the slope of line CD, it's very easy. We just take the equation and we express it in the slope-intercept form of the straight line, which is y equal to mx plus b. If we do so, we get the following. So this is the equation of the line CD. I solve for y. If I do that, I get the slope of the line CD, which is 2 over 7. So the slope of the line, let's say m1, is 2 over 7. Now there are a couple of ways you can find the slope of the desired line, which is perpendicular to this line. So first you can take the negative reciprocal of the given slope. So reciprocal of a number that is not 0. So if you have a number that is not 0, reciprocal of that number is 1 over the number. So in our case, it's going to be 1 over 2 divided by 7. But we need to consider the negative reciprocal. So we find the reciprocal and multiply it by -1. That just gives you a negative here. And if we do this, it's going to be -7 over 2. That's going to be the slope of the desired line. Okay, so this is going to be the slope of the desired line. Now I can find the equation of the line by doing the following. Y is equal to mx plus b, correct? So then y is equal to m. By the way, my m is -7 over 2 x plus b. Now to find this b, by the way, we just need to take into consideration this point, which is on this line, and then we are going to go ahead and plug in these numbers and find the value of b. So let's call this my equation 1. Okay, so I'm going to take this point and plug it into equation 1. If we do so, we get the following. So just plugging in the values of x and y. So this is y, this is x, and I'm plugging it into this equation number 1. And if we just simplify it, this is just a basic straightforward calculation. We find the value of b to be this. Now I'm going to take this value of b and plug it into equation number 1, which is going to give me y is equal to negative 7 over 2x plus b. Remember, b is 215 over 26. Now I can simplify it by multiplying both sides of this equation by 26, because the LCD of the denominators 2 and 26 is 26. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to multiply both sides of the equation by 26. If I do that, this is what I get. I get the following final equation here, which is this, by the way. And in going from this step to this step, just multiply both sides by 26 and you should get this, and then move the terms on the right hand side to the left, and that's what should be your answer. So this, by the way, is the equation of the line DF. That's the equation of the line DF that we have been looking for. That's going to be perpendicular to the line CD. Now let me briefly summarize what I have done. We have been given equations of two straight lines. Lines are CD and DE. We need to find the equation of a line which is DF, which is going to be perpendicular to the given line CD. First, we find the point of intersection D for both of these lines, given lines CD and DE. Then, through that point, we find the desired line DF. Now, to find the equation of the desired line DF, we need to find its slope and a point. One of the points is the given point, which is D, which is this, right? We found the coordinates. Once we find the coordinates, we've got the point. Now we need to find the slope. CD and DF, they are perpendicular to each other. If I find the slope of CD, I can find the slope of DF, because it's going to be negative reciprocals of each other. And once I find the slope of DF and I have a point on the line, I can use the slope intercept form of the straight line, which is y is equal to mx plus b right here, and then plug in the point of intersection, which is D, x and y coordinates, and solve for b. That gives me the y-intercept. Once I've got the equation, I just simplify it and I get the final equation to be this. I hope that this discussion was helpful. Thank you very much.